Welcome friends, Amy here from the Stamp Market to share with you our new September release, which is our Halloween products and a couple fall items. So let's start with our Spooky Times paper. This is a 24 pack of 6x8 papers. You receive 2 of each design, and we always include a fun tag sheet which gives you the option to quickly and easily add some of our stamped greetings to these or quickly make some gift tags for your gift giving. And we have fun patterns. We have a little newsprint to kind of go with our newsprint die, just some bright and cheery color combinations, kind of some magical backgrounds, a purple cobweb, and cute little ghosts that coordinate with our stamp set. The colors in this collection are melon, fresh pink, and wisteria, and we have a little splash of raspberry. Not much, but just enough to kind of give it a little bit different take. So those are the colors used. Now, these are sized perfectly for a lot of our treat dies, giving you a lot of options to create mix and match patterns, really have some fun, cute. Don't forget to use this piece, the cover sheet, cut that up or use it as a background. Next we have our magic potion, which is just a little bit of sparkle and shine and some cute colors. This coordinates again with the Spooky Times pattern paper. We left out the black, so you could mix and match with your own bats or spider webs. We even have hologram spider webs. Just you can really create whatever you want. Use some of our coordinating confetti dies to really create your own mix. This is going to be really fun and accent your projects. Can't wait to share some fun little shakers I have planned for this holiday season. Okay, let's talk about this fun new collection of products. Now let's start with the newspaper die. This is large and sized to fill the front of a card and leave you a little bit of room. And the reason why is we want to be able in the future to have fun little sprigs and accents you could have coming off the side. You could also have a little ghost peeking off the side. There are a lot of fun things you can do with this die. We plan on releasing a bunch of different seasonal and celebratory stamps. For Halloween, we have this Spooky Times. Here's a little tip also, these are really tiny type. And the idea of that isn't necessarily to always be legible. It's just to give it that look of newsprint. If you use a really light hand and don't get too much ink, you'll definitely be able to read them, but don't be alarmed if there's a little bit of variation. A lot of fun little icons and different things you can use on a bunch of cards as well. And in addition, we have a coordinating die for this stamp. Here are some fun examples. We'll be sharing more, but look at that cute Halloween. We've embossed in white on the melon and layered on the fresh pink. And then we've embossed the little sparkles in white, added some glitter from that confetti pack. Really makes that pop, so cute. Here it is on a card front, so you can see we've done the Spooky Times and layered it up with some extra color behind that black and white. Don't be afraid. Don't think of just newspapers in black and white. You can make this as colorful and as fun as you want. I think this would be really fun if we blended the background of the newspaper and then had this like in a gold or silver. So many different things you can do to really customize that to your style. Hope you enjoyed these products. We'll definitely be providing you with more stamp sets for that die. Okay, let's talk about this cute new pop-up house. We have this is an A2 sized house. This fits in a regular envelope and then pops up when they open it for a fun dimensional card. Now for Halloween, we've just made it in Halloween colors, and we've used our Moonlit Night, which is the Halloween add-ons. And this is just a fun way to add a Halloween mix to this die. This is just a basic die that we'll be creating add-ons for different holidays and seasons of the year. That way you can really customize these with pattern paper or different die cuts, giving you a really core piece to have in your collection. And then we will also release different greetings that coordinate with the banner that's included in the die set. So the house comes with the die for the banner. Then we will release different greetings that coordinate with that. Now this would be easy enough if you just love the greetings and you don't want to die. This is an easy enough image that you can just quickly cut that. So the house fits in the standard envelope. If you want to add little peeking ghosts and things like that, it will not fit in the standard envelope. You will have to increase your envelope size or not add the little ghost off the edge. So just a little pointer when you're creating that. We also forgot to mention that we use the little witch leg add-on, the Bewitching boots. Super fun. Hope you guys have fun. I can't wait to see all the variations of this. I hope you'll tag us in Instagram or on Facebook so we can see all your cute creations. Okay, up next we have some fun little Bewitching products. Just a few more witchy products to add to your collection. We've added this awesome little font and created this really fun stamp set with a few illustrated images. I had really fun time creating those illustrations, and I might do more watercolor images in the future. I'd love to know if you guys are interested in more of those from us. We have this cute new Bewitching boots. Oh, I love it. I was trying to figure out what could we create that's not a witch hat, not another broom, and I always love seeing those little witch legs, and I thought we could do this with a little class and sass. And so it's just a plain die, large and small, with little buckles. You can use your stamp patterns, plaids, stripes, polka dots to create your own design for the leg. And both having the large and small really gives you the options to add these to a lot of different things. So I really hope you guys enjoy that die. I've had so much fun playing with it. And then our new Basic Witch, this greeting fills an entire card front, and it also includes the shadow. And it has a little moon and some magic little confettis, which really give it that fun color. I love the size of this. Not only is this going to be so cute for card making, but don't forget a little home decor. This put in a frame with a little garland, or stick it on a package of treats. Really, these larger dies have a lot of versatility, really fun for party decor, and so many different things. So let me show you some fun, cute samples. So this is a standard card. So this just really shows you the size of those legs. And I've just used our pattern paper to really give that some extra color. And you can see how easy the die is to use. It's very simple layering. And then don't forget, you can just pull, I've just got some sparkly yarn. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's probably the single most asked about product in our shop during the holidays, and we don't sell it. It's just a sparkly yarn. So just head to your Hobby Lobby or Michael's and see what you can find. And I just use that kind of as some socks. So love this die. It's just been really fun to work with. Really know I love tulle every year, and I always want to find a way to incorporate it onto cards. And I'll give you a quick tutorial in our Instagram of how to make this. It's not hard at all. You simply cut a strip and staple it at the top. And I used the greeting to really secure that and cover up that staple. And the broom also holds down the skirt a little bit. And again, I've used some more tulle for the socks just to really give this card some dimension. Don't be afraid to tuck this in an envelope. The tulle will really hold up well in an envelope and still look great when you mail it. But also, I think this could be so cute framed for a little holiday decor, or hanging off of a gift bag with some treats in it. So many fun things. And then our cute Basic Witch, look how colorful. And then I've used the accents, so the witch hat and the little shoes from the die, a little glitter paper. You can really customize this. I know people love to get into those darker backgrounds and a lot of gold, and so you can really customize this to how you want. I love doing Halloween with a little bit of flair and sass and more girly colors. And don't be afraid to just also layer up black and white with some color of cardstock. That's a really, oh my goodness, and look at this fun shaker using that big Hocus Pocus, layering up the watercolor images, and you can put that easily on a card front or hang it off a bag or a tag. I'll be showing it on a cute gift bag soon. We'll be sharing more samples with these products soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay guys, up next, let's talk about these fabulous new products. Okay, we love ghosts. We just want to do different ghosts every year. There's so many different ways to use them. So let's talk through each product, starting with the stamp set. So the stamp set has a coordinating die. In that die, we only have a couple of the greetings that cut out. If it's straight, we don't have a die for that. And then it also comes with the eyes for the ghosts. Okay, and then also has a fun little tag for the adoption, the little gift adoption. Now the reason behind this stamp set, I just wanted some versatile boo images, and I saw this cute idea online just of ghost adoption products, and I thought, why not make a cute stamp set that we can do our own, make little cards. Now I created a 3D that I'm going to send. I'm sending these cute little ghosts to my granddaughters so that they can have a ghost that they adopt for the holidays. I have a little clear acetate top, and then you can also put these in a jar. So I've just used some simple white felt and glued the eyes on just with paper, stuffed it with a little batting, super easy, and used a hot glue gun. And then you can stuff these in little jars with some sparkly ribbon, some treats or whatever, and do a little ghost adoption tag. Give this to your neighbors and friends. You could even mail this. So what I was thinking, which I didn't have time to make, simply put this inside of a shaker card. So put your ghost inside of a shaker card. You could still do the cute little ghost adoption and create more of a shaker element, and that way you can send it as a card. It doesn't have to be a 3D item. So a lot of ways. These ghosts are really big. So this die set, the ghosts are big. They make really fun garlands, party favors, obviously the little ghost adoption idea. And then also we wanted to make sure we included some tiny little ghosts. Look how cute. Just a bunch of ghosts and a cute spooky with some glitter. This is a super simple card. You can see I did a little bit of spritzing on the back. I'll be posting this to Instagram later today, so you'll get to see a real close-up of that. Also, this greeting fits inside of the tag as well. Next, in addition to this, you can mix and match all these products. We have the cute Boo mix stamp set. One thing I love every year, I always see people make the cutest mixes with candy and popcorn, and I just wanted to do that this year. So I've just got white popcorn with white chocolate drizzle. I found some little eyeballs and pink sprinkles. They have these cute candy corn gummies and the spider is not edible, but I just wanted to throw it in there for fun. All using our pattern paper. I just slid it inside of a cello bag. I didn't even use a bag, just a cello envelope. You could easily put these in bags. There's a coordinating die for this stamp set, really giving you the options. I took the little ghost peanut butter Reese's. I stuck a stick in it to make it like a sucker, tied a bow, and added the little ghost treat. But I thought it would be cute to use a little ghost cookie cutter and cut some Rice Krispie treats into ghost shapes, add some little eyes, put them in a bag or on a plate. So many fun ways you can use these. So I know you guys love giving treats at the holidays, and I hope you guys love this set. Okay, last but not least, we have one fall product this year. We decided not to do a big fall line. We have our little pumpkin patch die. This is perfect because you could use it for Halloween and fall. It's not too stylized. If you remove the swirls and just use the pumpkin, it has a very Halloween feel. I love that it comes with a very large, a really small, and then extra small, giving you some fun options to add it to different things like tags and gifts, and then a bunch of little fall leaves to add to those stems. Now, this is a standard card size, so you can see how we use that. Now, we use the larger stem on the medium-sized pumpkin to really exaggerate it. It actually comes with a smaller stem, so don't be afraid to mix and match those elements. And then those swirls really make this feel like a whimsical pumpkin patch. And then I wanted to show you the comparison. I haven't had time to make additional samples. We'll get more ideas for you on the website. But look at the size of that pumpkin. He's so beautiful. You could die cut this from pattern papers, add a cute pattern, do some even watercolor, give it a little more dimension. Don't be afraid to really add some fun elements to that pumpkin. You could even stack it up with all of these. Just be so cute. I love a good basic die that I can turn into whatever I'd like. And then don't forget, we did add some more gingham for the autumn. These are such gorgeous papers and gorgeous colors. It's a rust, Dijon, that is our matcha, blush, golden, and mossy. This is going to make some amazing projects, whether you're a card maker or a memory keeper. Also really great for die cutting leaves and pumpkins. Thank you so much for joining me today to go through this new release. I love Halloween time. It's such a fun time to create, and hopefully you guys find something you enjoy. Be sure to head on over to the website and spend that whole paycheck. I'm kidding, really, but I hope you find something you love. Thank you again for joining me. I'll see you next time.